Hello and welcome to another episode of Game Night. Tonight we're going to be playing the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim.
You're so looking forward to this.
I'm intrigued. So this is the last episode of Game Night we're going to be doing for a while. The last video we're actually going to be doing for a while.
And we've probably saved the hardest for last.
Yeah, so we've not got any more Games for All Extra or any Game Night planned for the rest of the year. Even really into next year, to be honest.
To be honest, I think there's only one good game coming out for the rest of the year.
I know what you were going to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, shut up. Anyways, so we've picked pretty much a doozy for the last one. So
yeah.
But thank you for joining us and taking the time to watch this episode. We'll try and make it as painless as possible. Well, I can't say guarantees, but we'll try and make it as painless as possible. So without further ado, let's just crack on and play some Elder Scrolls V Skyrim.
In the dark.
Okay, so Skyrim. I'm not a big follower, as you may know, of the kind of open world RPG kind of style of gaming. Obviously, that's your thing.
I think the only one you've played and enjoyed has been Fallout.
Yeah, pretty much. Obviously, I'm aware of things like Oblivion and many of other Bethesda's other games. But
yeah.
So this is going to be interesting for me. Yeah.
Well, hopefully you can appreciate it on a technical aspect.
Fingers crossed.
What I do like is on some of the bigger sort of load screens, you get these 3D models.
Yeah.
From in-game that you can spin around at will. Big scary dragon.
Nice.
Which I think is probably the end boss of the game.
Really?
Yeah. Thorny butt.
So you talked about it on this week's show a little bit.
Yeah. I've followed.
It sounded pretty interesting. You
know?
I'm intrigued to see what happens. You're pretty much going to take control for the whole game.
Yeah.
Because I can't be asked. And I did the last one, so
yeah, it's fair enough. Obviously, the way it introduces everything is pretty cool. I mean, I've been playing. I think the first Elder Scrolls game I played was Daggerfall, which was the second one back on PC. Back when we were probably primary or secondary school.
Jesus.
I played the first one after, and obviously there was Morrowind on Xbox and PC. I had it on PC.
Yeah.
Any of my friends watching this video who have my Xbox gamer tag can see my achievements on Oblivion aren't that much, because I actually had it on PC first. This has nothing to do with this game.
No, okay.
This is kind of like the intro story bit. You start off as a prisoner, which is a sort of staple of the Elder Scrolls games. You're always a prisoner for some reason. And it's kind of like a cool way of introducing everything.
Yeah.
A lot of sort of exposition and everything, but it kind of makes you feel part of it. I mean, it kind of introduces like this whole rebellion aspect of the story. A sort of part of the story which I find very sort of Game of Thrones.
Cool.
I get that sort of vibe from this.
Yeah.
We're actually now on our way to be executed.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
There'll be headlopping and all of that. This guy is like the leader of the rebels. You can see he's gagged because he shouted someone to death.
Okay. Sweet.
You can use the voice.
Gotcha.
It's kind of like the dragon language. It's kind of like
Yeah.
But already you can see.
Yeah, it's
kind of like
quite a high level of detail.
Yeah, I mean this is all out in the open world. See those ruins over there. You go to later. You can go to the mountain.
Yeah.
And go over these mountains into these woods. Come back to this town.
Awesome.
So the level of voice work and music and audio in this game is just immense. I mean, you've got Max von Sydow learning a voice, and Christopher Plummer as well. and quite a few big names. One of the big criticisms of Oblivion was there's probably only about 12 people doing voices, so each race had exactly the same voice, whereas they've hired a lot of more actors.
Yeah.
This one give them more variety, and it really sort of pays off. We're just sort of like going to play the opening and go through the main quest. Obviously,
there's a lot to show that we can't really
can't
show too much because the video is going to be an hour long tops really. Yeah. So we'll show what we can.
I mean, the introduction does a good job of like explaining some of the cool little aspects of it.
Cool. Right. Excellent.
Everything the world feels alive as you come through. You can see people talking in the background and watching you being led in on wagons. That pretty much carries through the whole story of the people just generally going about their business.
Yeah. So, obviously, there's going to be a lot of differences between the last game, Oblivion, and this one.
Yeah.
Just sort of maybe focus a little bit on some of those really.
Not
so much improvements, but things that are different.
Well, the main difference I think probably is an improvement is we'll see in a moment. It's like the character customization is kind of like the same engine used for character creation that they use for all the NPCs and characters in the game. We obviously all look less fugly,
slightly
less rumple-fugly, but yeah, there are 10 races to choose from. We'll start off A to whatever. Argonians. These are your lizard, raptory type people. Obviously, you can like pick sexes and presets and stuff. And
cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So that.
Yeah. Bradons. They're basically lots of different kinds of humans from different places. These guys are kind of like the magic humans.
Oh.
Good for like defense. You got your dark elves, which are like good assassins and stuff. They've really
so these are your classes basically.
Yeah, sort of classes and races. They've kind of done away with classes at all. It's all very much you play how you. Certain races have certain benefits in areas, but it's really you can change and
it doesn't really
do whatever you want.
Make them massive.
But they've really kind of worked on the design of everything, making everyone look unique. Like the dark elves look different to the high elves, for instance, and the Imperials, which are kind of like your standard human chatterbox, good warriors, all that. You get your Khajiit, who are cats, big walking cats. They're quite cool in this one because their unarmed attack now has claws.
Sweet.
So
as you'd expect.
Yeah. Just like the lizards can breathe underwater as well.
Yeah.
Nords, which is I suppose kind of the default race, being that this is Skyrim, which is kind of like the Northlands. They're like your Viking, big, scary Arnie guys. You got your orcs, which are the standard fantasy fare. Berserkers, Redguard, which kind of get a gist of.
Yeah. So you go, innit?
Yeah.
Isaac Hayes in there somewhere.
Yeah. And your wood elves, which I think look a bit scary.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they do.
But we'll be doing basic.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's
Nord.
fair. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Obviously male. Female. Yeah, you can like lots of different things you can change and mess around with and all that. You can see big guy, like a big guy. Change your like complexion and give yourself pop marks and wrinkles and dirt on your face, and scars is always pretty cool.
Awesome.
Yeah. Obviously, you can like change everything, and
It's quite a high level of customization, actually. Yeah.
So
Good.
that's good. And like I said, they all look more sort of human.
Yeah.
So that's all good. We'll call him prisoner.
Picked a bad time to go home to Skyrim, Kinsman.
When I said kinsman, obviously the way, although picking your race has certain statistical differences
Yeah.
and certain benefits and drawbacks for everything, but story-wise doesn't really change anything apart from how people address you and how people talk to you, so they'll react to you differently.
Yeah.
And here we are, off to be executed.
Oh, nice.
Now, the big thing about this game is dragons.
Yeah.
It's the first time they've appeared in the series because they're one of these extinct races that have been gone for a long time.
Yeah.
And pretty soon we will be faced with our first dragon, which we won't get a chance to kill.
Yeah, presumably not.
But this is sort of the opening sequence. They all have them. You remember you played Fallout 3, had that big long ass opening sequence where you went through your whole childhood and spent about an hour or so just getting out the vault.
Yeah, pretty much.
This isn't quite as long. Pretty sure we can rush through this fairly quickly.
Okay, cool. Do that.
You can't skip any of this bit, unfortunately. Okay, who's first for the block? Basically, the Imperials are all sorts of races, but the Empire, okay, kind of like rules all the realms of the world of Tamriel. They have sort of Roman Legion sort of feel about them. And the big thing is, like, these Northmen, grey cloaks, they're kind of rebelling against it.
Alright.
And you've been sort of caught up in the middle of it, whether you're rightly being imprisoned, whether you were an asshole before, it doesn't really matter, because you kind of like shape who you are
Cool.
by your deeds. Okay, and this is my turn now. Obviously a horse in the background, you can still ride horses and steal horses and buy horses and stuff.
Yeah,
There's that.
that's something that was pretty big in Oblivion.
Yeah. Oh. There are carts this time round which act more like sort of the Red Dead Redemption wagon type things where you can hire them to move around places. And yeah, there's your dragon, which I think is a big dragon from the beginning. Yeah, you have to fight these.
Holy shit.
And I said most
That's
of them.
pretty awesome.
Yeah, most of them are unscripted.
Really.
Yeah, and there's a unlimited number of them.
Yeah, casually wandering off.
Everything's meant to look a bit blurry. You're obviously with the prisoners trying to escape at the moment.
Okay, so I'm noticing at the top you've got sort of your
Compass.
compass.
Yeah.
It has a lot of different icons and stuff on it. That's
Yeah.
quite cool.
They're basically like different sort of areas like mountains, caves, mines, towns.
Yeah. Whoa. Motherfucker.
Yeah. That actually made me jump first time I played it. You can probably remember.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I've messed around with the controls a bit. Normal default is Y to jump. I was raised in the JRPG generation, so for me B is jump.
Okay.
Yeah, these dragons will appear all the time. Not all the time, but randomly, unscripted. Sometimes they'll be out in the wilderness and you'll just hear the beating of wings and the scream, or sometimes they'll actually be attacking towns.
No, fuck.
And they're pretty.
Cool. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, they're pretty indiscriminate. They will attack anything. When we saw one of the demo videos, we actually had a scripted one do something specific, but they've said that sort of thing will be. Okay, this eye is kind of like my sneak icon because I just crouched by clicking the button. But yeah. In the demos they showed sort of like you were fighting a giant and a dragon swoop down and pick the giant up and toss him out into the wilderness. That sort of thing is perfectly feasible happening in the actual game. And I want to make them these epic things. In Oblivion we had the Oblivion Gates, which were awesome for like the first couple you did, but after a while they got kind of samey and could take ages to do. Whereas this kind of like short, sweet, fun, epic. Oh, did you see? Just picked up that guy there and.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Okay. Now this is kind of where we start controlling everything properly.
Cool.
This is where we get to the action.
Awesome.
After a brief bit of loading. There you go. Even installed, it takes quite a while to load up.
Was that really a dragon? Bring us of the end times.
Now you can basically load up here with stuff. I'm going to try not to pick up too much just for time's sake.
Yeah.
Let's cut you loose. There you go. Take a look around. There should be plenty of gear to choose from. Going to see if I can find something for these drones.
Okay, so this is kind of like your basic inside explore. Ooh, helmet and gold. That they've also made this time. Did you play third person in Fallout?
I did,
you know, it's the movement was a bit funky. Well, now.
Now it looks better.
Yeah. Obviously, sword. They've changed a lot here. I mean, you've got your skills, which I'll show you. It's kind of like your skill trees.
Cool. I like how this is all laid out. This is pretty cool.
Basically, every level you get a perk, and your perks can go to activating one of these. Obviously, they've said sort of like 150. You can go beyond that, but once you get to 50, everything sort of slows down. It'll be much harder to get them, but it's like various things. And he's basically just add sort of little extra boost to kind of like help shape your character and all that. It's pretty cool. You got your magic, which is your basic sort of things. Oh, I'll equip that. Favoriting is another thing I'll show in a minute.
Okay.
So weapons, we've got the iron sword. I'll favourite that, and apparel, wear the helmet. You can actually see wearing the helmet. What I do like is there are like several different versions of each kind of armour. So you get like leather armour, steel armour, iron armour, and all that. But there'll be like different versions of it. So it'll all have the same stats, but it'll just look different. So you can really sort of like make a unique looking character.
Cool. That's awesome.
I'll show you now. If you press up on the D-pad, any items that you've favorited.
Yeah, you quickly select them. That's cool.
Yeah. So yeah, I've got a little sword for now. And also you have a choice of everything. You can dual wield, so have a sword in each hand where your left hand.
That's pretty cool. That's definitely worth having, I think.
Yeah, but the only drawback of that is you can't block, because your left trigger is your block.
Ah, okay, yeah, I guess.
Come on, this way.
But if you're going for all-out attack,
yeah,
or if you have magic spells, that's the way to go. About to face our first bit of combat. and little Fallout inspired kill moves. So I think I will equip that. Take that, and I will equip those. Big two-handed sword. Awesome.
There may be a way out. Down this way.
And this first bit kind of introduces like combat. Bit dark actually. Again, going that way. But also sort of like potions and finding stuff, and some more of the kind of like more basic mechanics. Lock picking, I think, is explained.
Yeah.
As well. So yeah, need to look for potions, and obviously, yeah, rabbit. Oh, is there a fight going on? There is a fight going on. Whoops.
You're just doing shit and, you know.
Yep.
Oh.
There we go.
An old story. See if we can find some potions. Might come in.
Yeah, I'm not going to pick too much up. But salt you can use for recipes and stuff, and you can basically pick anything up and sell it. Obviously there is like a weight, that everything has a weight value.
Yeah.
You can only carry so much.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I pretty much, by the time I got to the first town, I couldn't run quickly or anything, and I had lots of stuff to sell, so I managed to get quite a bit of money to begin with, which is cool. But if I get your food, it says it restores 2 points health. You can turn that into a rabbit steak or rabbit stew, and that'll have other effects and stuff when you use later with food cooking. Salt pile, eat one. Discovered there's weakness to magic by eating salt. And it's made me weak against magic, which is awesome. See, that's what you get when you eat too much salt.
I bet it's bad for you.
Yeah, it'll only last a little while, but
Torture. Gods, I wish we didn't need these. Hear that?
battle axe. Obviously, you get axes made, maces, and swords, and they all have like different methods. Swords are faster but do less damage. Maces are the slowest,
Yeah.
but do the most damage, and axes are sort of in the middle. Lockpicks.
It's a big thing, isn't it, in the Bethesda games, like picking locks and stuff.
Yeah. They've made it in Oblivion. It was kind of like really sort of weird, complicated.
Yeah,
thing.
certain things I remember from playing a tiny amount of it. Yeah, that was something that was kind of...
But you notice that you pick locks in Fallout was much more like proper lock picking.
Yeah.
They've adopted that for this,
Okay.
so it's more like that. Obviously, there's more stuff around that I can sell later.
Cool.
It's dark. Ooh, I saw something. It's very dark at the moment. Lockpick. Brief history of the Empire. Obviously, you get your books and you can actually read them. That was another one of the things that everybody liked about Oblivion, is you had novels and novels and novels worth of stuff
Cool.
just there to read. And it's all good. Anyway, optional thing to pick a lock.
Yeah.
And here it is.
6 from
This, yeah. There you go. That increases your skills. In previous games, you picked certain skills, and as you leveled them up, you leveled up yourself. They've gotten rid of that now. No matter what skills you level up, that will go towards you leveling up.
Okay, cool.
So in a way it allows you to kind of like respec your character on the fly. If you decide, oh, I want to do magic, you just use magic and that levels up.
Sweet.
So
Interesting.
that's cool. I presume I'm meant to be going down this way. Yep. Obviously you can like pick up torches and get various spells that light everything up. There's also attacking is sort of context sensitive, so you tap the button, you swing, hold it down, you do a power attack, which obviously drains quite a lot of your stamina, which is that little green bar down at the bottom. You get 3 bars, which are your 3 main attributes that you can increase when you level up. Health, magicka and stamina. All pretty... Ooh, see my stamina is low. There you go.
I better stay back and see the old man. Good luck, you two.
How are we doing for time?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we're not far from the end of this. Got some
Okay.
pretty cool bits coming up.
Awesome.
Let's see what this.
Obviously there's tons of stuff here to pick up and do, but it would elongate. Another thing that they've done, a design choice, is in some of the caves and dungeons in Oblivion were very sort of copy pasted. They've tried to make each and every one unique now,
Yeah.
so they've had like more people working on them. One of the things they've added is water.
Yeah.
This will kind of like lead the way to an exit,
Cool.
flowing water, so you generally follow that, you know your way out. It's kind of like a little
That's really
functional and design. Yeah, I'm here, mate.
I can't decide if things are about to get worse or better.
Oh, worse.
Excuse me.
That doesn't go. I guess we'd better try this way.
I don't want to go down this way. You'll see another one of my great fears are down here,
Okay.
but it's more rational sort of fear. I'll go through that. Oh, there are a lot of spider webs. Oh look, there's a spider. Oh look.
Shit. It's good how it's like sort of phrase you in.
Yeah.
You know, you get the experience of quite a lot of different
Yeah.
stuff within the first sort of opening 20 minutes, really.
Yeah.
You know, not masses of combat or anything, but just
No, just enough to
yeah,
do it. So we've faced kind of like people, we've faced archers and all
Yeah.
that, and bandits, now creatures. So we'll take that coin purse and the wine.
Hold up. There's a man just there. See him?
See the bear?
I'd rather not tangle with him.
You might be able to sneak by. Just take it nice and slow and watch where you step. Or if you're feeling lucky, you can take this bow.
Might take him by surprise.
Okay, so we'll equip the bow, I think.
awesome.
Favourite that. Favourite that as well. And equip.
Go ahead. I'll follow your lead and watch your back.
Now you can sneak around it. Another thing that they've added into this from the Fallout games, sneak attacks. and that works. Now, daggers were always sort of fairly useless in the first game. Now you can sneak up behind someone and use a dagger. You pretty much do like something like 10 times extra damage to take them out, and you normally get those like pretty cool animations. So aiming for the head. One dead bear. Bear claws, bear pelt. I'll get my arrow back. Another thing I'd like to point out, so you can like see what your items and everything are there. You click down the right stick, you can spin it around and look at it, and that actually has benefits, because there's one quest later on where you have to find a golden claw, which is actually like a key to a door, but the combination's like a puzzle, and it's actually on the underside of the key, the claw, so you need to actually like look at it and rotate it and look it around to try and help you solve the puzzle to get proper order. So
something different. Yeah, it's cool that you can look at that stuff, but to make it kind of function as far as to aid you in playing the game, that's pretty cool. That's something different.
And whereas in Fallout we'd have like another hour or so to play before we escape, we are now out in the world with freedom. So yeah, we've just come out of the cave and we're now sort of in the wilderness. I'll take this opportunity to show the map.
Okay.
3D, baby.
Whoa. Fucking, that's pretty big.
Yeah. Considering we've just gone from there through all that cave to there.
Yeah. Shit. So,
yeah. And it goes up all the way over to like here.
Holy crap. That's open world, baby.
Yeah, there's like 8 distinct regions. You get like mountains, obviously.
Yeah.
You got like big open plains and frozen coast and swamps and marshes and like 5 big major cities, I think.
Holy fuck.
And lots of little towns and everything.
It's crazy. Cool, we're outside.
Oh, there goes the dragon.
Looks like he's going for good this time. But I don't think we should stick around to see if he comes back.
No, I don't think we should either.
Closest town from here is River. My uncle's a blacksmith there. I'm sure he'd help you out. It's probably best if we split up.
Probably, but I'm sticking with you.
Made it without your help.
You're that guy.
Yeah. Obviously, I could run through there and go see what's over there. There's lots of stuff on the map. Oh, butterfly.
Listen, we should go to Solitude and join up with the Imperial Legion.
Hey.
We really use someone like you.
So you mentioned this on this week's show.
Yeah.
About the butterflies.
Yeah. Obviously, I ate some salt.
Yeah.
Should I eat some bear claws?
Okay.
No, I'm not going to eat bear claws. But I'll eat a butterfly wing.
Okay.
Butterfly wings restore health.
The rebels have themselves a dragon. General Tullius is the only one who can stop them.
So yeah, little side quest. Before, I think with Fallout you had like your Pit Boy, which had like all your quests and everything all up. Now you press character menu, it's just skills, items, map and magic.
Alright.
They're kind of all linked together there. If you want quests or anything, it's the start menu where you can get like your general stats and system save load and everything. But it's a good way of like keeping an eye on your quests. Obviously complete quests under the line. Miscellaneous quests are sort of things where you hear rumours and you can investigate, and you can pick and follow any of these, and sort of major quests appear on their own, and you can pick which ones to track. You can track multiple quests at once to kind of like keep an eye on where you are and what you're doing. And
more butterflies.
there you go. I'm not going to eat this one. Ooh. Flowers.
See that ruin up there? Link Falls Barrow.
Yeah, that's we probably won't get that far, but that's been shown at the various demos and stuff.
Down the mountain.
It's kind of a bit of puzzle, bit of bandits, bit of zombies.
I still don't much like the look.
Viking zombies, they're scary. Oh, and here you get your stones. There are 13 of these stones throughout the world, and you can only activate one at a time, but they have various kind of stat boosting things. All your skills are separated into like 3 major areas. This red area here is all like your warrior skills.
Yeah.
This green area is all like your thieving,
Yeah.
and blue is all your magic. Now these first set of stones, I don't know. Oh, I just noticed big sort of like mage shape there, and yeah, warrior. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I don't know what other stones will do, but these are like named Thief Stone, Mage Stone, Warrior Stone. So you activate that. Those under the sign of the warrior will learn all combat skills 20% faster.
Cool.
So
Sounds good.
do it. Said one. And you can. This will be marked on your map now. So you can come back here and change your stone and whatever if you want to develop other skills faster.
Cool.
You walk here and it's just kind of like the scope is amazing. Like you can be on the other side of that river
Yeah.
doing all this, and there's fish down there and flowers, and there's a mine up there. So you can do like mining for ore, which helps you with like your blacksmithing,
Yeah.
which is something I enjoy, making your own armour and stuff because it's much cheaper than buying. See the salmon, you can leap into the river and grab the salmon.
That's awesome.
Rather than doing this, I'm just going to talk about it.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Mushrooms. Shall I eat some mushrooms?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh. Walls. Pelts and hides and everything are cool because you can take them to the blacksmith and use the tanning section to like make leather, which can be used for straps for all sorts of armour and weapons.
Yeah.
So collecting as much as you can really is one of the little things that I like.
I'm glad you decided.
So as you progress, you learn
Almost a river.
sort of new recipes and new skills and stuff for potions, and you go hunting for stuff, and it has that sort of like collectability to it all. Over there, there's probably rabbits and stuff, and you can get rabbit meat and all that. But this is your first little village area.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like we've been saying all along, obviously it's such a massive game, and with such little time to really put this episode together and to really kind of showcase it. There's we can really only scratch a tiny bit of the surface.
Absolutely, this is more of a taster. This
Yeah.
is like one of those little bits of paper that you get at perfume places. Where it's like, so does that smell like? So yes, I want a whole bottle of that. We cannot show you the whole game or anywhere near enough of the game or anything in it. All I know is the people in this village love that chicken. If you kill that chicken, like I thought I'd be a badass and kill the chicken,
Yeah.
everyone turns on you and starts attacking you. You get a bounty on your head, you end up having to slaughter people or run away just for that bloody chicken.
That is funny. It's kind of funny though, because it's like something you just
It's even worse for that chicken.
you just go up there and do it, you know.
Yeah.
It's the first thing I think a lot of people probably do actually,
Yeah.
without really realising the consequences of it. I guess it does make you question certain things that you would normally do.
Yeah.
It's just a kind of like, you know, maybe put you off doing some stuff, but maybe also make you do things that you just to see what happens, to test the water a little bit.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I mean, you kill a chicken in a game, you wouldn't think it'd be such a big deal.
The cool thing is they've done a lot with the save and auto saving. Obviously, you can have like your main save, but there are now 3 auto slaves. auto save slots.
Yeah.
That's where I was going.
Okay.
And it kind of overwrites one at a time and goes through them and cycles through them.
That's cool.
So at certain points, so if you do something stupid,
You can go back.
you can go back and it'll only go back like a little way or a slightly longer way. So you can decide, you know what, today on Skyrim I want to be an arsehole. So they sit on chairs with a big sword. Steal a cabbage. Don't think they'd like that. I think they can see me. But get like story elements told through cutscenes, and this is much better. Before they'd all kind of like stand still and stiff and stare at you with those glassy eyes. Now you can talk to people. They'll carry on working. They'll carry on doing their thing. Time doesn't stop anymore as well. So that was one thing I always found really odd. You talk to somebody. Someone was walking in the background. They'd just stop still. Everything would stop. Even snow would stop falling.
Yeah.
We're talking about that doesn't happen anymore. They address you and life goes on. Right now, this in Oblivion or Fallout would have stopped everything and zoomed in on his face. I'll take a belted tunic, I'll take some bread and carrots and beef and cheese and mead and iron and potions and red apples. Yeah, this gives you like your next quest, which I'll probably go straight through and do.
Yeah. It's just still, it's one of those things that these games, I do admire the kind of level of detail and just kind of how much you can do and how much you used to do and play and stuff. But I think ultimately, like, as far as RPGs go, I kind of I prefer the kind of more Fallout approach.
Yeah, so it's like
even with Dead
setting.
Island, you know,
Yeah.
I mean that's kind of elements of RPG and things like that. Well, not very deep RPG, but deeper than I think a lot of sort of non-RPG games have tried to go. So,
Yeah.
and that's kind of the sort of thing that I like. As impressed as I am with this, don't see myself playing it.
No, but you can appreciate.
But it is
the
very
technical.
cool. I mean, I don't know. Like maybe if I had nothing to play, I'd be like, yeah, you know.
But this is kind of like what the next Fallout game will be like.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
It's
awesome.
kind
You know,
Yeah.
I'd be all over that. But yeah.
Until next time.
Obviously, you can do stuff. He goes back to work if you talk to him, and ask him if he needs any help. He'll explain the whole smithing thing to you and how it all works and how that all goes about.
Cool.
So, smithing is cool because you can like make and upgrade your armor and stuff. The various workbenches, like you get the table here, the workbench where you can make your armor better. You get your grindstone, which sharpens your weapons. You've got I'll take those iron boots and I'll take those iron gauntlets, but I won't steal the iron helmet. Your tanning rack where you can get your leather, and your forge where you can actually forge stuff.
Cool.
But I will try and sort of carry on. See, I'm now sort of wearing iron boots and everything. I've still got my arrows on. That's one thing I think when you unequip a bow, you should unequip the arrows. That's just me. But there you go. I will try and show a little bit. Obviously, another new thing in this is sprinting,
Cool.
which uses stamina.
That's cool because I mean it can be a pain in the arse, especially by foot, to go certain places, and just to be able to do that a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
Probably is quite a welcome change, I think.
Also, it kind of adds to the sort of peril of escaping.
Yeah.
So before you could like backpedal your way out of everything and no one could catch you. You can't do that anymore. If you want to escape, you now need to turn and sprint, And that leaves you vulnerable, so it adds new sort of tactics of fight or flight.
Cool.
Ooh, a wolf.
Oh, damn.
Dead wolf. Dead, hairless wolf. But yeah, the animations in this are just so much better. I mean, okay, it still looks a little bit unnatural in places,
Yeah.
but nowhere near as bad as like Oblivion
Yeah.
and Stiffness. That they've done a lot of work. And before I could only play in third person so much because it just everything looked so unnatural, but now it kind of characters move in all 8 directions,
Yeah.
and you don't jump over houses. Which is cool. Just going to go up here because it's a nice source of cheap, easy armour. Weather changes. A lot of things. I'll tell you a little anecdote as I was playing. Is I went back to the village. I slept until morning.
Yeah.
Morning sun, beautiful. I was walking around the village until later on in the day, and the mists rolled in, and it got a bit dark. And that sort of simple things like that,
Yeah.
which now would be a good time.
Okay, so we're wrapping up in a little bit.
Yeah.
But
Yep. Oh, sorry. I should just talk. I've got different spells attached in both hands, and you can mix and match basically. If you have the same spell in both hands, then you can like do more powerful versions of it.
cool.
And so that's pretty cool. And there are like lots of different combinations. I mean, you can have like an offensive spell in one hand and a defensive spell in the other. And
Yeah, it makes sense.
yeah,
That's cool. I like a lot of the. I mean, dual wielding things as weapons or magic or abilities and stuff like that. That's. Skyrim is kind of new. I don't think anyone's really done that kind of thing too much.
no, not in a sort of like an action sense. I mean, it's been done in kind of like stuff like Dragon Age and things like that.
Yeah.
But that's kind of, it's not to this extent, not especially with the spells. Like if I do both spells at once, it combines. And basically, it's a flamethrower.
Yeah. It's fucking awesome though.
Yeah, it's an awesome flamethrower, but yeah. And you get your various apparel.
Awesome. So much to see and do, and we ain't even really seen any
we
of
haven't
it.
done nothing.
And that's just the fucking start. So, I mean, obviously this video... this is the only way you could really do it, to be fair. I mean, so this video is kind of for more the people who just want to see a little bit at the beginning and a few the new things before perhaps getting their hands on, because obviously the game will hopefully have this up pretty much the time the game is going on sale, if we can. But so some people may get a chance to see it before picking the game up.
Yeah.
So that'd be good. But we we're pretty much done here, I think.
Oh, I do just want to go into like another sort of area.
Okay.
It won't take long. It's literally just over these mountains. You kind of get to the plains. As you can see it opening up here. And you get that big city over there.
Bloody hell.
I know.
It's crazy.
It's just
absolutely fucking crazy.
beautiful. Oh look. That didn't work. See, this is where a bow and arrow and sneaking would have come in handy.
Yeah.
But yeah, two-handed swords not good for that. But you know, I can see it over there. The man working. Oh, lots of little men. It's a giant. And this starts up a whole sort of side quest with one of the oh, they're attacking me. I think I must have. No, they don't like me. That didn't go well. I was trying to attack the giant, but I sort of attacked them. Oh crap.
Awesome. Okay,
let's end it there, shall we?
End it there, yeah. Okay, so that was Skyrim. Hopefully that was interesting enough for you to watch and enjoy.
We were dreading doing this video because it's just
easy.
The sheer scope. It's like, how much can we fit into it?
Yeah.
How much can we do? We did nothing.
Pretty
we did
much,
absolutely nothing, but you know, it's like
It's
a
fun.
taste. It's a snippet of Skyrim.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's out now. Go buy it if that's your kind of thing. I'm impressed with it. It's not made me want to go out and get it and play it myself. But then it would have to sort of be something quite amazing for me to do that, I think.
Thing is, it's so daunting. It's one of those games where I think you just wouldn't have time to play it.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a time sink.
Yes.
They've said when they were counting the hours of content, when they got to 300, they stopped counting and then just carried on. So
That's crazy. I don't know how you're going to fit all that in, but anyways.
It'll last me until the next one comes out.
Much,
yeah.
So thank you very much for watching and enjoying these episodes of Game Night. This is the last episode we're going to do for a while. We'll be back with a second season, I guess, sometime next year. Who knows when? When I think maybe we think there's some games worth showing off this way, I guess.
Mass Effect 3.
We'll see. Maybe we won't do them quite as frequently. Maybe we'll try and do this sort of like every so often.
Yeah.
With a bigger gap between them. But we'll see how it goes. So we'll hopefully come back in the new year with some, but not sort of too soon.
The beard might be bigger.
Who knows? But carry on downloading the episodes of the audio podcast because we're going to continue on with them right through up to the holidays.
Yeah, till about 2 weeks before Christmas.
Yeah, take a couple of weeks off and then come back in the new year. So thank you for supporting us and downloading and watching. And we will be back with more episodes very soon, hopefully. No, not too soon. We'll see. But hopefully some more episodes of Games for Lecture as well. So just check out gamesforpodcast.com, which you probably already are at because obviously you're watching this. So check out all the content we've got on there. Loads of stuff, great stuff. So continue to do some good work. Yes. So thanks a lot for listening and watching and
enjoying
watching James.
Piss off mercenaries.
Yeah, exactly.
And
it's fun. So we've
not kill a chicken.
Yeah, not kill a very famous, very popular chicken. And anyway, we're ranting now. So let's wrap this up. So goodbye. Thank you very much for watching.